10 Strangest Things Recently Discovered. Welcome to our channel. The world is growing daily, and the strangest things are discovered daily with time. Today, we're talking about the 10 strangest things recently discovered. Viewers, before moving on to video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get videos earlier. Vanilla-flavored plastic. Imagine a future where our plastic waste problem could be eaten away for dessert. Scientists have found an innovative approach to combat the global plastic waste crisis and make something sweeter. This is the first example of using a biological system to upcycle plastic waste into a valuable industrial chemical, which has fascinating implications for the circular economy. Vanillin, the compound that carries most of the smell and taste of vanilla, can be extracted naturally from vanilla beans or made synthetically. About 85% of vanillin is currently made from chemicals taken from fossil fuels. The demand for vanillin far exceeds the vanilla bean supply, so scientists have resorted to synthetically producing vanillin. The nine-armed octopus. A nine-armed octopus was caught in Japan by a family. While unusual, this extra appendage wasn't fully formed, but a small offshoot on a regular arm. Octopuses can regenerate their arms, but regeneration sometimes doesn't work right. If an arm gets damaged, it might regenerate wrong and could wind up with extra tissue growing out, and that excess tissue could turn into an arm. Having just one separated arm probably doesn't affect an octopus because it's small and dangles off the arm. It might even be functional and can move and feel. Although the octopus did not make it out alive, the massive tunnels dug by ancient megasloths. Tunnels are usually things that are either made by humans or were constructed over thousands or millions of years by water movement. Megasloths, as these creatures are called, were elephantine mammals. They weighed over a ton and could measure up to 10 feet from head to toe, and their propensity for lounging about in mud baths left their fossilized footprints all over the place. The enormous tunnels dug by giant prehistoric creatures are known as paleoburrows, and these massive tunnels may be up to 2,000 feet long and 6 feet tall. Professor Heinrich Frank discovered these tunnels and determined that the tunnel was about 15,000 years old. How these megasloths dig these massive tunnels is still a mystery, but scientists have a few theories. A rare orange pearl. It's rare enough to find a pearl in a shell to happen upon an extraordinary orange pearl. A Thai fisherman found a 7.6-gram orange pearl worth more than $330,000 on a beach in Nakhon Si Thammarat in Thailand. He claims to have gone there after a figure in a dream told him to go to the beach because a gift was waiting for him. It appeared marble and was about the same diameter as a 5-baht coin. These exceedingly rare pearls, formed in a gastropod native to Asian waters, can be found in shades from tan or brown to the more coveted orange color and take many more years to form than classic pearls. Hachi, whose family hails from an impoverished fishing community, believes destiny may have led him to the treasure. Giant 10M anaconda discovered in Brazil. A giant snake measuring 33 feet long has been discovered on a building site in northern Brazil. Construction workers found the enormous reptile weighing 400 kg following an explosion in a cave in Altamira, Para. The snake's gigantic body measures 1 meter in diameter. Ancient underground city discovered. An archaeologist discovered an ancient underground city in Turkey recently named during Kuyu. It is a multi-level complex city built between 780 and 1180. It could shelter 20,000 people in addition to livestock. Wine cellars, stables, chapels, and a religious school were uncovered amongst passages that linked during Kuyu to other such settlements. The idea behind the underground cities was to protect the inhabitants from foreign attacks, allowing thousands of people to live their lives in total privacy. It is undoubtedly the deepest underground city in Turkey. At its peak, The town had 2 large stone doors that were closed inside in case of imminent danger. In 1963, the tunnels were rediscovered after a resident of the area found a mysterious room behind a wall in his home. Further digging revealed access to the tunnel network. The Ice Stupa Project. The Ice Stupa is an artificial glacier located in the cold desert of India named Ladakh. The Ice Stupa was invented in 2013 by engineer Sonam Wangchuk, but is still in its infancy, according to researchers. The stupa is cone-shaped so that the sun cannot melt it quickly. A wooden skeleton is made up of a stupa. In winters, the melted water is supplied to lower regions through pipes and collected in the form of ice cones. Most villages face acute water shortages, particularly during the 2 crucial months of April and May, when there is little water in the streams. All the villagers compete to water their newly planted crops. The abandoned chicken church of Java. We don't usually put the words chicken and church in the same sentence, but when you do, you can be guaranteed it will get weird. In 1988, Daniel Alamster received a message in the form of divine intervention. His vision told him to build a prayer house for all religions. In his dream, he saw a building shaped like a giant dove sitting on the top of a mountain. This unusually shaped church in Magelang in central Java, Indonesia, is called a chicken church. The nickname Chicken Church arose because the structure's shape resembles a hen to most onlookers, although the builder intended it to be the shape of a dove. Its unusual design attracts many tourists and photographers every year. An ancient iPhone. Even ancient societies didn't want to pay for Apple Care. It's hard to imagine someone over 2,000 years old would have had any need for an iPhone case. Of course, they didn't, but a recent discovery at a southern Siberian archaeological dig made it seem so. From the depths of Russia's Atlantis, a famed archaeological site of South Siberia lies underwater for most of the year. Archaeologists emerged with what looks like a jewel-studded case for an iPhone. But the black rectangle is no electronics accessory. It's an old belt buckle made of jet. The belt buckle is around 7 inches long and 4 inches wide. Ewok like monkeys. Ewok is a member of a fictional, primitive race of teddy bear-like creatures. Exploring a small chain of islands, a tour group stumbled upon a frightening sight. They heard a strange scream from one of the islands, and investigating, they found these creatures nearer they seemed to be in a peculiar ritual. The animals seemed to have the appearance of deformed monkeys, but they walked around on 2 legs like a human. According to a tour member, the locals referred to the creatures as Che Na, which roughly translates to water man in English. Dear viewers, these were the 10 strangest things recently discovered in. Kindly tell us that which part of video do you like most. Also hit the like button and share it to friends.